So you can go to houseofexpression.com for shirts that are not $85. I'm the librarian, and I came to read. Hey girlies, I'm back, and that means it's time for you to celebrate because your faves are getting dragged, okay? And I'm gonna first start out with this person. He's not getting dragged. He's in fact dragging himself to a new location. Orlando Brown has apparently checked into rehab for substance abuse and mental health issues. When I tell you that I am so happy for Orlando Brown, I don't know what happened. I don't know if, they had to stage an intervention. I'm not sure what were the forces, if there were tidal forces. I'm talking about moon and earth type of tidal forces. Tease, I am a nerd, bitch. You're going to have to just accept it. I don't know what type, if it was gravitational waves. I know they just found a way to detect that shit as well. Like, I don't know what type of force it was. It must have been a powerful force. I don't know if it was the Phoenix force. Whatever force it was, I'm so happy that it worked. I'm so happy. I want to see a whole turnaround. I want to see autobiography. I want to see him, going on tours. This is how I turn my life around. Please, sis, because I'm so tired of you climbing stop signs and shit. I don't want to see your ass over here smoking poison ivy and shit. Girl, I want you to be the nigga that we seen before Raven told us that we all came from every continent in Africa. That's exactly the person I want you to be, the person before the tap dancing that Raven did. Please, we're rooting for you, honey. Now, I should have spoken about this on my live stream. If you are not aware, I am on every Monday. I try to give the girls a cute ass live stream kind of around lunchtime, just to pick you up on your Mondays. I know Mondays can be very difficult, so I've been good about it. I haven't missed one. I've been good about it. But yeah, I should have spoken about this on my live stream, but Apartment Patty, her name is Hillary Brooke Mueller, whatever the fuck. I don't know any name more ominous than Hillary Brooke Mueller, but I mean, here we are. She tried to stop Mr. Tools, I think is his name. He's a black gentleman from entering his own fucking apartment building and his own, I'll let you see some of it here.
Into my building.
Okay, and
okay.
It's my building as well, so I need you to get out my way.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because you're you. I need you to move out my way, please. Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me for where I pay.
All I'm asking is what unit?
But you're not, I don't need to tell you that information, ma'am.
If you want to come into my building.
It's not your building. You're not the owner. Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
It seems like if you're of the nigger persuasion, you have to go ahead and prove, what's your building number? We talked about this on the podcast. If you go and listen to it, it is entitled 808s and Headaches. 808s and Headaches, you need to go ahead and check that shit out on fortheculturepodcast.com. But we talked about it on the podcast, and we said that is literally gentrification reincarnated. It's gentrification personified, because it's like, we moved you niggas out like a long time ago. Like, we don't know what the fuck's going on right now, sis. Why are you here? What's your building number? Do you have a key fob? Like, girl, I shouldn't have to present to you DNA samples and blood samples to get in my own goddamn house because I look like I don't belong. Now, what looks like doesn't belong, Apartment Patty, I'm not gonna spend too much time breaking this shit down because my whole channel is about this shit. I'm gonna break down what's already breaking down, and that's that fucking hair on top of your goddamn head. There's absolutely no reason that your ass should be serving me all types of, girl, let me go ahead and get out of my fucking closet, because it seems like I need to do a show and tell on your ass. There's absolutely no reason why you should be serving me all types of broom teas. You should be serving me all types of broom teas. This shit was fucking, if this shit was goddamn blonde, why is your hair constructed like 50% of this shit? There's absolutely no reason. Sweetie, Apartment Patty, what you need to do is take your straw broom built ass hair, take your straw broom built ass hair to the nearest goddamn hairdresser and ask them what went wrong. Is serving me American Horror Story apocalypse type of teas. And no, I'm not talking about Michael's hair. I'm talking about the state of the world that American Horror Story apocalypse is currently in. Just complete destruction, Armageddon. There's a famous program called, No Child Left Behind. But in all honesty, I want to go ahead and start the No Scalp Left Behind program, because the way that your hair was constructed like old ass pieces of bacon, girl, it makes me very happy that I am indeed a vegetarian, all right? Remy Ma, somebody on Twitter said that every time you put on that fucking blonde wig, you go start talking like a Republican. It is very interesting to, you were on Revolt's program called State of the Culture. I'm getting that right? State of the Culture. And honestly, if we were, gauging the state of the culture by this TV show, we would have the presumption that the culture is completely dead. Especially every time Joe Budden and Remy Ma opens a goddamn mouth. Remy goddamn Ma. Absolutely no reason for you to be caping for the same niggas that love to drag your ass and call you masculine. Remy Ma, no matter how you try to align yourself with the powers that be, I don't know if it's in hip hop or whatever, they're still going to take a shit on you. That's how tap dancing works. That's how cooning works, okay? You try to rub up against the people. You sound, the very things that you were saying, your thoughts on the N-word, your definitions of cheating, how trash they were, all of those things, maybe you get excited from the cosigns that you get from like ain't shit niggas who have the same type of vernacular and rhetoric. Maybe that validation makes you feel like you're not like the other girls who are uptight, but at the same time, those same niggas will still dog you out. So I don't know if you're thinking that you're gonna get some type of free pass when it comes to this shit. I don't know, you're thinking that, okay, if I just say this dumb shit, if I fucking act like or make it seem like I'm just aligning with the same problematic, idiotic, misogynist, fucked up ass beliefs and tap dancing ass beliefs, it will give you more of a shot in your career. And I really shouldn't even use the word shot around you like that for you get excited. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The best shot that you have at a career, and I keep using that word, the best chance that you have at a career is to simply just please first of all, get new management so they can have you in something that doesn't look, they can have you in videos that don't look like you filmed them in my kitchen. You know what I mean? I want you to just show your fucking lyrics and show your lyricism and your talent. But no, instead you're showing your lack of critical thinking skills every time you open your mouth on that particular program. What you need to do, and whatever it's on, the platform that it's on is called Revolt, you need to take your ass, you need to revolt. You need to revolt, sis, because they got you on the front lines and they don't give a shit if your career dies right there behind enemy lines, girl. You're doing too much. Speaking of things that are too much, sweetie, Sheree, girl, the girls have been talking about this motherfucking clothing line, girl. I'm not even gonna call it a clothing line, girl. You slapped some shit. You did some YouTuber type shit. And it's no shade because YouTubers, content creators, they don't have the capital, they don't have the resources, they don't have the finances, they don't have the manpower, they don't have the, they don't have the fucking money, they don't have the staff to be able to produce the quality of shit that we expect from somebody who's been all across motherfucking TV. But for your ass to be putting over here, your ass was over here putting fucking For the Culture on shirts and selling them hoes for 85 fucking dollars. Your ass put joggers on. Girl, like, please get this shit together. Please, there's absolutely no the thing that frustrates me, and it's not even just Sheree, it's so many people, so many celebrities who have so much fucking money, they have so much access to things, and they just don't care. And to me, that's disturbing, but especially to other people like myself who are up and coming creators who have such vision, they have such imagination, but they don't have the resources to get that shit together like how they want it, you know what I mean? So they put out the best of their ability, and it's like, if I only had the fucking money that people like Sheree, other people who have all these resources, like, girl, I would be turning some shit out, you know what I mean? I'll be turning it out. But for you guys, I don't know, I guess it's just a message to everybody who's up and coming, and a message to myself to never get complacent, never get to a place where I'm just gonna half-ass everything else that I do. Like, I'm not even dragging Sheree, I guess, because them shirts drag itself, but I guess I'm talking to the other creators. We got artists, we got painters, we got people working in animation, we have people who do hair, you know what I mean? If you are running a business or if you're running a brand, no matter who you are, no matter what level it's at, always put your best foot forward, and don't get discouraged when you see these people at the top just half-assing shit and throwing it out at your ass. Girl, remain the over-ambitious, overachieving, remain the perfectionist that you are, girl, because it's gonna pay off, and you're not gonna be out here slapping the word joggers on a shirt and selling them shits for $85. If you want some cute merchandise, go to houseofexpression.com and purchase something that is not going to cost you, you know, a fucking light bill, okay? Really quickly, I wanted to say that Solange looks beautiful as fucking usual. She's coming out with an album. She said, you may not know the time nor the fucking hour, girl. She sounds like a thief in the night type of tease. Like I'm back in church, I'm about to start itching, but no, she says she's coming back with an album. I'm fucking ready. Hey girl. I wanted to move on to our last little segment, our political segment. Miss Warren, girl, Elizabeth Warren, all right, like, all right, sis, you're a fucking 1/1,000,000th Cherokee or some shit, girl, all right. I'm so tired of this fucking news. I'm so tired. And see, this is one of the main reasons why Democrats can never get this shit right. Cause y'all always choose the most awkward, weird, unpopular motherfuckers to run for some shit, girl. If this girl runs for president, girl, we're so fucked. I'm happy for all the work that she's doing. Okay, boo, 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 blah, 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 whatever. I'm so happy she's standing up for Native Americans. Let me tell you something. I want y'all to have this, apparently, she is between 164th and 1024th Native American. Apparently her great grandmother, Sarah Smith or whatever, was at least partially Native American. All right, and apparently my family told me that my ass is partially fucking German. And so, you know, just years back. That's the first time I think I ever mentioned that shit. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Do you think white people are gonna be like, all right, girl, let me just get, oh yeah, he's 1% fucking German. Get out my fucking face, okay? And the reason why I'm kind of feeling a little bit a ways about this shit is because there's so many people going up for Elizabeth. So many people, yeah, she's Native American. Then these same people won't use that same energy to protect actual Native Americans who are having their lands fucked over and taken away from them again, having their fucking sovereignty not recognized as, you know, nations. So like, I want y'all to use the same energy that we're using. Oh yes, girl, she really out here taking DNA tests and blah, blah, blah. Take this same energy that y'all have, you know, going up for this white woman. Oh yes. And use it to defend the minorities and Native Americans specifically who are continuing to be fucked over by this fucking country. Can we do that? Please? Now, you never know what you're gonna get from the talking toupee, the walking toupee, the trifling toupee himself, Donald Daffy Duck Trump. But he said federal judge throws out Stormy Daniels' lawsuit versus Trump. He gets happy. He's like, girl, now I can go after her in the great state of Texas. He called her a fucking horse face. And it was really interesting to me that he picked that particular, you know, word, horse face, to describe anybody other than his fucking family. Because as we can see here, this person is one of the only horse faces that we can really see is really involved with Trump. And the only other person I can really think of that fits that description to a T is Jeffree Star, you know? And I know we're getting off topic here, it's supposed to be political, but I wonder if the barn that is holding Jeffree Star can also hold all his racism too, so we can just send that shit to the fucking phantom zone through a boom tube or some shit. We need to call Cyborg to create a boom tube so we can send that shit to the phantom zone and get that shit out of our motherfucking face. Take Jeffree Star's barnyard, B-I-N-G-O. I'm talking about Equus. I'm talking about Derby race. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Take his ass on somewhere. Take his ass back to the barn and put him in the phantom zone, okay? Y'all remember in season 7 of Game of Thrones, episode 4, where the fucking horse got chopped the fuck up by that Dothraki? That's exactly what Jeffree Star is giving me. Jeffree Star's career needs to go ahead and die like a real star does and just turn into a black hole. That would be the only dark thing that he couldn't call a nigger. And when that happens, me and my melanin will have an especially good goddamn evening.